Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If you haven't, you might want to check it out so you can be alerted when we come up with new content, which happens all the time. Almost every day there's another video. These are a couple of knives from Kizer. Now, something strange going on here. These are two different models. Do they look different? I mean, look at the shape of the handle. See anything? They look very similar, don't they? Wow, look at how big that hole is there. As opposed, maybe that is a number 8 though. Backspacer, full length, jimping, lanyard. Backspacer, jimping, full length, lanyard. Same kind of hole, this and that. Titanium overlay, whatever. That kind of thing, right? Now, they both have the clutch lock, because that's what Kizer's new deal is, and boy, that works great. Same designer, Sho. One's the Bulli, one's the Staffi. Here's the Bulli by Sho. S45VN blade. Staffi. S45VN blade. Wow. Other than that, about the same length, about 8 inches in length, 3.3 inch length blade. All right? Except for, you know, when you get down near the lower bolster area, it shows more. Okay? But that shows, you know, almost 3 3/4. 3.5 as we go up, 3.3, and then overall close to 8, just shy of that at 20 centimeters. And the Staffi, which has got this kind of a harpoon thing going on here, and hollow grind, both of them, right? Hollow grind, both of them, going to a flat grind out on the tip. This is a 3.3 going down to not as close to a 3 3/4, but kind of. And then overall, just shy of 8 at 20 centimeters. And then here, like 0.49 of an inch at 12.5 millimeters. And then are we looking at 3 or 3.3 millimeter blade thickness at 0.13? And that's the same for both of them. Okay, 3.3 millimeter blade thickness. Multi-grind here, hollow to that. And oh, you know what? Sho design on both of them, right? He's done a number of knives, collaboratives. He's been doing them since 2022, according to his bio. And yes, this does quite a nice job here. Let's try this. And this one does a great job as well. Yeah, no problem. I'm not feeling any nicks or weird things or this and that. So there's that. These are available, by the way, in some variants. Like you can get Mars Valley instead. See, this is titanium, you know, inlay or overlay. And then this is fat carbon, and then this is carbon fiber as well. So you can get them either way, right? Clutch lock, all that, right? So here's the information on this. Yeah. Compound grind. If you want into this compound, just go to the link below, get to the Kizer, go to White Mountain Knives, wherever your favorite retailer is. If you have a special discount code or anything, like I do for White Mountain as LTK, then you could get a discount on these as well. And you know what? With the clutch lock, you can just function like this. Okay, fit and finish is great on these. Interesting that they went for a full deal. I mean, that's got to increase the weight a bit, you would think. And then what's interesting is, of course, that they put a titanium insert or scale onto a titanium frame. Why didn't they just make it all titanium? But the alternate is fat carbon, like Mars Valley, or a shred carbon fiber. So I guess they wanted to make them all the same, and then whether you wanted it full tie, which these are, or you want to put carbon fiber on there, which would obviously make it a little lighter, right? Okay, so then, which begs the observation of, you've got titanium here, right? But you've got a change up of materials in here. And it looks like, because I put my magnet down there, and it'll grab this. Now, you see that this is that gold, and so they anodize the whole thing, right? So it goes all the way through the knife. It's all titanium, and this overlay is titanium, and then the titanium underneath here is skeletonized. And then it morphs over to steel because it's supporting this clutch lock. And the clutch lock is great because you can unscrew this, take this off, take that off, take all this off, and all this off, and you still got these liners holding on to the, it's a 3-piece pivot. So you got a pivot tube holding on everything together. So it's just so much easier to disassemble and reassemble than the standard crossbar lock or axis lock. It's just so much better. If you've ever done that, you understand what I'm saying about. Okay, so what do we got here? Titanium pocket clip. Almost looks like a stamped one in a way, doesn't it? Wow, but it's milled. It's nice. Fit and finish is great on Kizer knives. I mean, what the hell? God, how many years have they been doing it now? 10 years or longer? Didn't they just had an anniversary thing? So they've been going for longer than I've been doing my channel. So yeah, and opens up nicely. Thumb studs on both of them, so you can reverse finger flick whatever you can't want, and it's centered right here. Lock up is secure, no play there. And this full length really gives it a finished look. Very interesting the way they went about doing this. Maybe you don't need the thumb stud if you got this cutaway, but you know what? That cutaway is so thin. I think the thumb stud is a good decision. Maybe removable as well. Some thumb studs, wow, are kind of like this on both sides, and you go, I don't know how you'd remove those. This looks like it'll fit a number 6 or whatever, so you could unscrew that, whatever. Depending on what country you're in, you may not be able to have certain things, two-handed, opening and all that. Where's the pocket clip on this side? It's the same. Looks the same. Exactly, doesn't it? Yeah, it's got some flex to it. It's all right. Now, let's put them on the scale because I think that's important. They do feel like they got some heft to them. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this. And they're going to be pretty similar. 145 grams. Let's do this one. 143. Okay. So let's, I don't know why we went back to this one, but okay, let's roll back around to ounces. 5.13 and 5.05, whatever, 04. So they're really, yeah, the weight's about the same. And 5 ounces, that's some stuff, isn't it? But you got a lot of titanium here, and you got this big full length. And then you got this frame that continues down here with this overlay in titanium. I'll bet the other one's a ½ ounce lighter. I'll bet the carbon fiber ones are, and I haven't read on their thing. Yeah, it's actually, instead of 5.14, it's 4 ounces. Wow, so it's over an ounce lighter. Wow, that's a huge difference, isn't it? But this one, the ergos feel nice. I mean, this is this kind of nice rounded, laconico looking, you know, less is more, simple design approach thing. And really, in the hand, it feels good. I kind of favor the Staffi here because I like this harpoonish type deal, and then this jimping that comes clear out here. And you got a cutaway here. This, yeah, I would say this kind of is my more favorite than this. Yeah, but hey, everybody's got different tastes, right? So maybe it's good to have two different models that share the same frame and the same manufacturing, you know, protocols, and S45VN. Not too shabby. This is interesting, yes. Don't know what these mean. If you do, put it in the thing. KXU SP24. I don't know if that means September 24th is when he started designing it or whatever, because that would probably make sense. But there it is. And so you got the cutaway on here. You got the little cutaway on here as well. Both full-size knives. Definitely got some heft to them. But these are the full titanium models as opposed to the carbon fiber ones, which would be an ounce lighter. But full size. Is that a bit of a recurve? Maybe it's just the way it kind of looks, huh? Is that just ever so much? It wouldn't be a recurve after about 2 sharpenings with me, but I don't know if that is. That's just really hard to tell, isn't it? That's not. This one almost looks that way. Kind of a little bit more elegant because of the flow of the blade and everything, I'm thinking. But regardless, this may be more your, with the thumb ramp and this and that, may be more your favorite as well. But you got the Staffi, the Bulli, Sho Designs, Kizer, S45VN. Let's take a look in one of the boxes. How about that? Let's see what we got here. And then they do come in a plastic. There's the plastic in here. And then they go in a microfiber cloth bag. And then let's knock all this out of here. Okay. So we've got extra hardware. Okay. Then we got a sticker, microfiber cloth, and paperwork. So you got all that right there. So that's good. That's good. And these boxes are, I kind of like the way they're doing these boxes because they've got this. I mean, you can put your thumb in here, you can pull these. It's a pain in the ass when you can't, and you got to try and shake it down. You got to try and go dig a corner. You know, this is, it's better. It's just better. That's all. And then you got this little overlay thing. So it goes right in here, holds it together quite nicely. But you get extra hardware, and you got choices. And check out all the Kizer newbie things that are coming out for September. Coming at you. Different things available, even some fixed blades. I'll put the links below, and you guys, stay sharp.